All right, party people, what's going on? What's going on? Um, Hopefully this video comes out just right for y'all. I'm doing yeah, oh, my bad. I was eating some stuff earlier. I had to get that off there. All right, so um, I want to do a video about Biberk. That is the insurance company that a lot of notaries are switching over to for their E&O because it covers a lot more. I will tell you right now, I can't give you the details as to the difference between Biberk and the NNA insurance about what it does and what it doesn't cover. There's information out there. So if anybody here knows the detailed differences between the two, let me know. I was planning on doing some research about that, but I was got pulled into some work, and I had to go take care of some work, and then I did some training with some notaries the other day, and did a Zoom with them. So I didn't have a time to really do anything for us research the Biberk for us the differences. I have Biberk. I actually have NNA. I'm gonna let that expire, and I'm just going to stick with the Biberk. I do know some people will like, for whatever reason, they'll just keep like 25K of the NNA. But from my understanding, and after talking with one of the Biberk reps when I first got my insurance several months ago, you don't really need to do that. You can just keep your Biberk and get rid of the NNA. For new notaries who are just getting into the game, there's nothing wrong with you getting that. I suggest that you get $100,000. Um, Although I know some people say, well, if it's not really covering that much, why get it? Well, some companies that you deal with, they require a higher amount. The problem is, as we've discussed on this channel many times, they don't always tell us what their requirements are. You probably could search it out if you call them and all of that. But a lot of times, yes, I need to get my mustache cut. That's why I keep doing that. I know everybody like, why you keep doing it? Because I need to get my mustache cut, and I forgot to trim it before I got on the video today. So, um, so I don't, so some people say don't keep it. I don't know. That's a choice you have to do. Please make sure you do your research. I'm not a tax guy. I'm not a legal guy. I'm not a lawyer, none of that. I'm just going to try to go through this video and show y'all how to sign up for the insurance. Like I said, I've already have it, but I'm gonna use one of my other email accounts and just simulate go through it as if I was buying it and all of that. So I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. And so this is the site right here, biberk.com, Biberk.com. It's a Berkshire Hathaway. I do not know what the BI part stands for. I'm sorry. Yeah, what am I thinking? Business insurance. It just clicked in as soon as I saw BI. Business insurance, Berkshire Hathaway. Ah, see how smart I am? So, this is the site. You answer some questions, choose the plan, and pay online and get instant coverage. And it does work that simple. At the recording of this video, today is what, the third at 4:40 in the afternoon. My wife, about an hour or so ago, just got some for her business, for her salon and her cosmetology school and salon, um, and all that. So the professional E&O, it just tells us right here, bring it up some, offers often required to get contracts in a professional service industry, covers mistakes or alleged mistakes on your part, covers failures or alleged failures to perform a service. Consulting, designing, and professional service businesses should get this protection due to potential costly lawsuits. Um, so there you have it. Now I will say this here, general liability. Um, One of the things that I would say, if you planning on doing any kind of business with somebody directly, you probably want to make sure they have liability. Because if you're going into their physical office to do any kind of notary work, and it's one of these small companies, you want to make sure because you're doing work for them, you're not an employee, you're a 1099, not an employee, or you're doing business to business, or what they call C to C, corp to corp. And it says if someone other than an employee is injured on your property, this coverage can take care of medical expenses plus legal expenses and damages. So that's for them. So if Earl Jones title and escrow said, "Hey, I want you to come and sit in here and do, a closing for us, 5 days a week or once a month or 5 days a month or whatever," and you go in there, and while you're in there, you get injured. Do they have general liability to cover to protect themselves in case you get hurt? Hopefully they do. All right. So, going back to over here. So typically what you should do is just click here, it says get a quote, type in the industry, and normally there's this little search thing, I believe. Yep. So I just put down notary services, hit let's go. No, nope, just the owner. I run it out of my house. And 23464 for my zip code. And then you select what you want. So in this case, personal liability. Then you answer some questions. So whether you're a sole proprietor, LLC. So what I'm gonna do is see, I don't know if there's a difference in the price. So you just have to figure that out for yourself. But I'm gonna do it as LLC. I'll just put Earl Jones Notary Services, LLC. Do you do business under another name? Nope. And then I hit let's go. Then you put in the year it was started. We'll just say 2020. Annual revenue, we'll just say 50,000. When should the coverage start? We'll just set it at a little bit later date. We'll just say that date. Do you have currently have professional liability? No, I do not. Now, if you had, I guess you could say, if you said yes, then you would. I think I did say yes, and I put down the NNA stuff. I put down all of that. So if you do have it, then let's say with NNA or whatever, you can put that kind of stuff down. How many professional claims have you had? None, and all that. So does you currently have a retroactive date? I don't know. You can put down you don't know, but in this case, I'm gonna put down no. Haven't had any kind of claims. Let's continue. Then your services. You do collect private data. Do you do remote or electronic notary? In this case, I do. Do you provide loan documentation notarization services? Yes, I do. And then it asks for my information, website, and everything. And then it will provide you with, should give you a, what is it, an estimate, a cost. So I'm gonna just put my name in here because I'm sure they're gonna call me and ask me, and I have to tell them, hey, you know, this is, you know, what I did. So what I'm gonna do, so nobody don't be seeing my address, I'm gonna stop the share so y'all don't be seeing my address because I know some of y'all be trying to come over here and take my toner and everything because y'all know I be stacked on that toner and everything. So I don't want y'all coming over here trying to swipe my toner and my paper and everything. All right. Dot, 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 dot. And so after I put in all of that, I'm just going to, all right. So go back to sharing the screen. All right, so shows the name, LLC, it's a LLC, all of that. When, you started, my revenue, when I wanted to start, collect all of that, and then it has my address and all that at the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing for one more time because I don't know if it's gonna show my address and all that when it does the quote thing. All right, so double checking. I don't see my personal information here. So it shows starting on this date, the 11th, the 21st. And I'm probably getting emails from them now. Oh, no, that's something else. All right. So shows for 12 months, 12 payments of 3167, 380 bill yearly if you do it yearly. Shows you your deductibles. You have to, you'll pay out of pocket. So your deductible per occurrence is what you're responsible to pay before the policy pays. So you got to, kick out a G for that. Then the limits per occurrence each time something happens, aggregation and all of that. Coverages gives all of that. And let me go back over here to the limits so y'all can see that because I didn't hold that up there long enough. Okay. And then from there, you purchase. And as it says here, if you're not ready to purchase, this quote is valid for 10 days, dot, dot, dot. Okay, so they got a 4.9 out of 5 on stars. You can contact them Monday through Friday, all of that. But this is simply how you go and get the Biberk. Okay, so I'm going to say don't want it. If they call me, I'm just tell them, hey, I did this, did all of that just to do a video to show people how to sign up for y'all. Also a disclaimer, I don't get any money for this. They haven't asked me to do this. So it is up to you whether you do it. And if you do, I get nothing, nothing, nothing times nothing for doing this. Okay. So this is not affiliate links or clickbait or none of that stuff. This is just me sharing information with you how to get your insurance if you want to go this route. All right. So get that straight. So that's it, party people. Um, it's that simple. You can do it, you can not do it, or whenever you feel like doing it, and go from there. When I did it, at that time it was about 360, um, and I paid it paid it monthly for a couple of months, and then I went ahead on and paid it outright to get it done. That way, once I went full time, I didn't have that as a monthly bill that I also had to be concerned about. I went ahead on and I said, let me go ahead on. And I did a bunch of house inspections one month and had, got a lot and did more than I expected. So I had some extra money. So I said, let me just go ahead on and pay them. I ended up paying them like $280, that I had left on the contract and got them paid and I was good to go. So that's how it worked. I think you can you can sign up if you want, check it out. Got any questions, contact them. Don't contact me asking me questions about the insurance. It's best to contact them. Okay. This is the only time you probably hear me say, don't contact me. Contact them. They will help you out. Don't mention my name. Like, hey, Griff told me, because they're going to be like, who? Although they should know me because everybody knows Griff. But other than that, just contact them and they'll take care of y'all. All right. Talk to you later, people. Peace.